Good morning children. In the previous class we have done multiplication. In this class we are going to do divisions. We have already learned about dividing the 4-digit number with 2-digit number and 3-digit number in your 4th class. Now today we are going to learn how to divide a 6-digit number with a 3-digit number. Okay, today we are going to learn how to divide a 6-digit number with a 3-digit number. Okay. So, divide the following numbers. Divide the following numbers. Verify the answer using dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. Okay children, in the previous class we have done multiplication. This class we are going to do division. You have already done the division of 4-digit number with a 2-digit number and 3-digit number. In this class we are going to divide a 6-digit number with a 3-digit number. Today we are going to do the first sum, a sum in first sum. Okay, that is we have to divide 4,15,762 with 182. Now we are going to divide 4,15,762 with 182. Here 182 is called divisor. 182 is called divisor and 4,15,762 is known as dividend. 4,15,762 is known as dividend. 182 is known as divisor. After division, we find out the quotient and remainder. Also, we are going to check the division by using the division rule. Okay, by using the check rule of division. Okay, children. Also, after doing the division, we are going to check whether our division is correct or not by using the check rule for division. Children, for my convenience, I am rubbing the question. Okay, for doing the sum properly, I am rubbing the question. Okay, children. You have understood the question, no? So, now we have to divide. Okay. For my convenience, I am rubbing the board. So, what is the first question? You have to divide 4,15,762 with 182. Here, 182 is known as divisor and 4,15,762 is known as dividend. First you have to write the brackets and write down the 4,15,762 in the middle of the brackets. It is the dividend. So you have to write it in the middle of the bracket and you have to write down 182 in the left side of the bracket and you have to write down 182 in the left side of your bracket. So after arranging the numbers, next what you have to do is you have to check how many digits you have to take. Okay. If I take 4, this will be lesser than 182. If I take 41, this will be lesser than 182. If I take 415, it will be greater than 182. So I have to take 452, which are 3 digits. After taking these 3 digits, what I have to do is I have to write the table. You can write the table. I have to write the table for 182. Because we don't know the table for 182, I have to write the table for 182. You can write the table in 2 ways. By multiplication and also by addition. You all know that multiplication is repeated addition. So here I am writing the table of 182 by adding the number. Okay. Let us write down the table for 182. Okay. So first 182 plus 182. This is 1 times. Here I am doing the repeated addition and writing the table. 2 plus 2 is how much? 4. 8 plus 8 is 16. So 1, 2, 3. So this is 2 times. This is 2 times. Again I am going to add 182. 182. 4 plus 2 is 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. 5 plus 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4 and 4 plus 1 is 5. This is 3 times. Next again I am going to add 182. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. This is 4 times. Again I am going to add 182. 8 plus 2 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. This is 5 times. So again I am going to add 182. So 0 plus 2 is 2. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. This is 6 times. Again I am going to add 182. So 4, 17, 2, 1. This is 7 times. Again I am going to add plus 182. 6. 7 plus 8 is 15. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. And this is 8 times. So again I am adding 182. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 8 plus 5 is 13. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. And 1. This is 9 times. So I have written the table by doing the repeated addition. Okay children? I have written the table by doing the repeated addition. I have written the table by doing the repeated addition. Now I am going to select a number from this table so that I can do the subtraction. I have taken 415, which is a 3-digit number. So I have to select a number from which I can subtract. Okay. If I take 546, it will be bigger than 415 and I can't subtract 546 from 415. So I have to take 364, which is 2 times. I have to take 364, which is 2 times. Because if I take 3 times, it will be bigger. So I am taking 2 times. Now, what I have to do? I have to do the subtraction. 5 minus 4 is how much? 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. So I can't subtract 6 from 1. So I am going to borrow. So 1 will become 11 and 4 will become 3. 11 minus 6 is how much? 5. 11 minus 6 is 5. Now I am going to bring down 7. Now I am going to bring down 7. It is 517. Again I have to check the number that I can subtract from this number. If I take 546, it will be bigger. So I have to take 64, which is 2 times. 364. Now I am going to do the subtraction. 7 minus 4 is how much? 3. I can't subtract 6 from 1, so I am going to borrow. 1 will become 11 and 5 will become 4. 11 minus 6 is how much? 11 minus 6 is 5. 11 minus 6 is 5. So 4 minus 3 is how much? 1. So after subtraction, I am going to bring the next number down. After subtraction, I am going to bring the next number down. Okay. So it is 1534. So how many times? 1530, 182 goes in 1536. If I take 1638, it will be bigger. So I have to take 1456, which is 8 times. So 1456. Now I am going to subtract this. 6 minus 6 is how much? 0. I can't subtract 5 from 3, so 3 will become 13 after borrowing and 5 will become 4. 13 minus 5 is how much? 13 minus 5 is 8 and 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay children? And 4 minus 4 is is 2. So I have to, how many times 182 goes in 802? If I take 910, it will be bigger. So I have to take 728, which is 4 times. 728. Now I am going to subtract 728 from 802. So I can't take 8 from 2. So after borrowing, 2 will become 12 and 0 will become 9 and 8 will become 7. 12 minus 8 is how much? 4. 9 minus 2 is 7. So here 2284 is the quotient, 74 is the remainder, 4,15,762 is the dividend, and 182 is the divisor. Now what I have to do is, now I have to check this division by using the division rule. Now I have to check this division by using the division rule. So now I write the division rule. So the division rule is, check rule for division. Check rule for division. Now I am going to check whether my division is correct or not. So what is the check rule for division? Divisor into quotient plus remainder is equals to dividend. Okay children? So when you multiply divisor and quotient and add remainder, you will get the dividend. Then only your divisor will be correct. So what is the divisor here? The divisor is 182 into quotient is 2284 plus the remainder is 74. So if you multiply these two numbers and add 74 to the result, then you will get the dividend. Then only your answer will be correct. So let us do the multiplication. 2284 into 182. Now I am going to multiply these two numbers. Okay children? Now 2 4s are 8. 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. Again 2 2s are 4. 8 is in tens place, so put 0 in ones place. 8 4s are 32. 8 4s are 32. 8 8s are 64. 64 plus 3 is equals to 67. 64 plus 3 is equals to 67. Again 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 6 is equal to 22. 16 plus 6 is equals to 22. 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 2 is equals to 18. 16 plus 2 is equal to 18. Now 1 is in hundreds place, so you have to put 0 in ones place and tens place. 1 4s are 4. 1 8s are 8. 1 2s are 2. 1 2s are 2. 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. Next, 5 plus 7 is 12 and 12 plus 4 is 16. Again, 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 1 is 15. 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. So, this is the result I got. Now I am going to add 74 to this result. Okay. So I am going to add 74. So 8 plus 4 is how much? 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. 7 plus 8 is 15 and 15 plus 1 is 16. 16. And 6 plus 1 is 7, 5, 4, So again I got the dividend, okay, which is 4,15,762. So the answer is correct. What I got? And at the end I got the dividend. At the end I got the dividend. So by multiplying the divisor and quotient I got the result, and by adding the remainder I got 4,15,762, which is the dividend. So our division is correct. Did you understand, children? Okay. Now let us do the C sum. Let us do the C sum. Okay, children. Let us do the C sum. That is 1,29,261 divided by 155. You know this is called divisor and this is called dividend. First you have to write down the brackets and write the dividend in the middle of the brackets, and you have to write the divisor in the left side of the bracket. Now you have to check how many digits you have to take. If I take 1, this will be less than divisor. If I take 12, it will be less than divisor. If I take 129, then also it will be less than divisor. If I take 1292, this will be greater than divisor. You should always take a number that is greater than the divisor. So I have to take 1292. Now I have to see how many times 155 goes in 1292. For that I have to write the table. For that what I have to do? I have to write the table. You can write the table either by multiplying or doing the repeated addition. Now I am going to write the table by using the repeated addition. Okay, children? 155 plus 155. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, this is 3. This is 2 times. This is 1 time. Again I am going to add 155. 5, 6, 4. This is 3 times. Again I am going to add 155. So 6 plus 1 is 7 and 7 plus 5 is 12. 4 plus 1 is 5 and 5 plus 1 is 6. This is 4 times. Again I am going to add 155. Okay, so 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. This is 5 times. Again I am going to add 155. 5 plus 5 is 10. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. This is 6 times. Okay. 930 plus 155. 5, 8, 10. This is 7 times. Again I am going to add 155. 10. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. 2, 1. This is 8 times. Again I am going to add 155. 5, 9, 3, 1. This is 9 times. So I have written the table by using the method of repeated addition. Okay, children? So I have written the table using the method of repeated addition. Now I am going to select a number from the table to see how many times 155 goes in 1292. If I take 1395, it will be bigger than 1292. So I will take 1240, which is 8 times. So this will be bigger. So I am taking 8 times. 9 times will be bigger. So I am taking 8 times. So 1240. Now I am going to do the subtraction. 2 minus 0 is how much? 2. 9 minus 4 is how much? 5. 0 and 0. Now I am going to bring down 6. 526. Now I have to check how many times 155 goes in 526. So how many times? If I take 4 times, it will be bigger. So I have to take 3 times, which is 465. Now I have to do the subtraction. 6 minus 5 is how much? 1. 6 minus 5 is 1. So you can't subtract 6 from 2, so you have to borrow. 2 will become 12 and 5 will become 4. 12 minus 6 is how much? 6. Now you have to bring down 1. Now you have to see how many times 155 goes in 611. 620 will be bigger than 611 to subtract. So I have to take 3 times, which is 465. So now I will do the subtraction. So 1 will become 11 by borrowing, and this will become 10, and this will become 5. So 11 minus 5 is how much? 6. 10 minus 6 is 4, and 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, children? So this is called the remainder, and this is called the quotient. This is called the dividend, and this is called the divisor, and this is called the divisor. Now we are going to check our division. Now we are going to check our division by using the division rule. Now we are going to check our division by using the division rule. So what is the division rule? Division rule. Division rule is divisor into quotient plus remainder is equals to dividend. This is the division rule. Divisor into quotient plus remainder is equal to dividend. Here the divisor is 155. Here the divisor is 155. And the quotient is 833. Quotient is 833. And the remainder is 146. Okay, children? So now I am going to multiply these two numbers. 833 into 155. So 5 3s are how much? 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are 15. Again 5 3s are 15 plus 1 is 16. 5 8s are 40. 40 plus 1 is equals to 41. Again 5 is in tens place, so you have to put 0 in ones place. So now I have to multiply the whole number with 5. 5, 6, 1, 4. Okay, children. 1 is in which place? 1 is in hundreds place. So you have to put 0 in ones place and tens place. 1 3s are 3. 1 3s are 3. 1 8s are 8. Okay. 5, 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay. 8 plus 4 is 12. So we got 1,29,115. For this result, we are going to add the remainder, which is 146. 5 plus 6 is how much? 5 plus 6 is 11. 4 plus 1 is 5 and 5 plus 1 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2, 9, 2, 1. So 1,29,261, which is the dividend. This is the dividend. So when you multiply divisor and quotient and add the remainder, you should get the dividend. So we have got the dividend here. So our division is correct. Did you understand, children, how to do the division and how to check the division by using the division rule? Okay. This is the way to check the division by using the division rule, which is divisor into quotient plus remainder is equal to dividend. This is the way of checking your division. Children, I have done A sum and C sum. You do the B sum and D sum for homework. Okay, children. That's all for today's class. Okay, bye.